Hi, it's Gavin again. Hope you're well. And today we're going to take a little look at an AOC monitor or screen, whatever you prefer to call it. We're just going to take a very brief look at it, talk about the basic specs of this particular monitor and screen and why I think it's an ideal purchase for certain individuals, certain businesses, why this monitor makes a lot of sense. So yeah, the screen I'm specifically talking about, and I will need to glance at my notes for this because the model number is very long and unfriendly. It is the AOC 24B2XDAM. That's M for mother. So quite a mouthful there, but yes, as the numbers in the model number imply, it's an AOC 24-inch monitor. And here is one I prepared earlier. So here it is, still in the box, of course. But yeah, this is the monitor that I'm referring to. So with this particular monitor, what are the basic specs? As I mentioned, 24-inch full HD screen. So that's 1080p resolution for the resolution lovers out there. It runs at 75 Hertz for the Hertz lovers out there. That won't mean a lot to a lot of people. And if you just need a screen for standard day-to-day computer use, it won't make a fat lot of difference. It's more for gamers and things. Anyway, I digress. So it's got something called a VA panel in it. There's different types of panels you can get in screens. This particular one has a VA panel. Again, for day-to-day general computer use, that's not going to make a fat lot of difference, to be brutally honest with you. There'll be people out there that will argue that this panel's better than that and that panel's better than that. And yes, some panels are better than others, but for general computer use, particularly in businesses, it's not going to make any difference whatsoever. You literally wouldn't notice. It has built-in speakers, this particular monitor, and that's why I like it. I'm going to very shortly go through the things I really like about the screen and why I think it's suitable for a lot of people. But it does have built-in speakers. So a monitor at this price range generally won't have built-in speakers, and this does. Now, don't get me wrong, they're a bit tinny, they're a little bit rubbish, but you do get sound output from the screen. So that could well be useful. Yeah, I mean, if you want true proper sound quality, you wouldn't use any monitors built-in speakers, to be brutally honest, but I think that's a nice feature to have just for a basic bit of sound. You know, you might just be, most business users, for example, wouldn't need sound at all, but there's the odd occasion you might want to watch a YouTube video like this one. In fact, whilst we're on that subject, subscribe, smash the like button, help grow the channel for me. And that occasion when they do need to watch that tutorial or self-help video, then obviously sound really helps. So it does have built-in sound. It's got what we call a frameless design to it. I will pick up the box again in a second and show you what I mean by that. And the connectivity on it to connect to your computer, it's got HDMI, it's got DVI, and it's got VGA. So it's got a couple of old school connections on it, the VGA and the DVI, but it does have HDMI as well. No display port, again, because of the price of this monitor, which I'll come to in a second. So let me just grab it again and we'll run through it. So I know it's on the box and I'm not going to unbox this particular one. I know for the regular subscribers to the channel, first of all, thank you. And if you're not a subscriber, why not? Please do subscribe below. But you can see from the box here, it has a frameless design. Now, there is a super thin edge around it. So don't think there's like, there's nothing to it, but it is super slim. There's no big thick bezels to this at all. It is, that's why they call it a frameless design. It is super thin. It does nice, and you notice it has the stand with it. The stand, just to point out, is not adjustable, but it is a decent stand, having used this screen myself a few times. So yeah, it's got a nice design to it for a screen at this price range. So I keep referring to price. How much is it? Now again, big disclaimer, the prices I mention in these videos are only good at the time of recording. So you can pick this monitor up for around about 130 British pounds, which I think is an absolute bargain. So for 130 pounds for a 24-inch screen, which has got HDMI, which has got built-in speakers, which is from a reputable, easy for me to say, brand like AOC, I think is really, really good value. So a little bit of comparison almost here. So us as a business, as in Lucid Computer Solutions, we over the years have provided an awful lot of BenQ monitors and still do. So I'm not going to stand here and say anything bad about BenQ. I'm a huge fan of BenQ monitors. And generally, you know, we've supplied hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them screens, and they're super reliable. They're really good. They're good value. But at this moment in time, the £130 for this screen is better value than an equivalent, let's say, from BenQ. It's much better value. It's much cheaper. And I think, first of all, if you're on a budget, go for this screen. If you're looking for a screen for general kind of business use, or you're working from home screen where you connect your laptop to it, I don't think you can go far wrong with this. For £130, and again, just to show you again, £130 for this screen, 24 inches, frameless design, I think is super good value. I've not seen a better value monitor, just to be clear, not cheaper, better value, which has got the same features for this much money. £130 for a brand new 24-inch screen is, in context, is peanuts. So I urge you to check this screen out. I highly recommend it. Obviously, I've got one here. We're now supplying a lot of these instead of the BenQs. Now, just to stress it again, it's not because I don't like the BenQs. I still do, and we'll end up supplying more of them in the future, particularly for maybe some, higher end specifications. And there'll come a time, no doubt, that when a BenQ, a new one, comes out and is better value than this, and I'll talk about that then. But at this moment in time, the time of recording this video, I don't think you'll get better value than this AOC screen for £130. I really don't. There is a link down below to the screen so you can see it and buy it yourself if you wish. So please do check that out down there. And yeah, that's about it. I'm going to wrap up this video. So the AOC 24B2XDAM comes highly recommended, super good value. Do check it out. Nothing wrong with this screen, perfectly fine. Good for 90% of people, in my opinion. Links down below to connect in with me on the likes of LinkedIn, Twitter and Instagram. And as I've mentioned, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, please do subscribe. It really helps grow the channel. And please do smash the like button. Smashing that like button, YouTube love it because it's an acknowledgement and it spreads the word about the video and therefore our channel. So I'm not asking for anything other than smashing that like button. Thank you. And feel free to comment on the video, ask questions. I do read them. I do try and get back to everyone when I have time. So please do feel free to comment and I'll get back to you in due course. But that's been me, Gavin, from Lucid Computer Solutions. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.